Pressure podcast. Bill, how does it feel to be back to work?
Oh, man, it's weird. I mean, like, they won't let me wear pajamas at work.
Were you staying in your PJs at home?
Some days I would, I'd stay in my PJs, yeah.
What kind of PJs do you wear, Bill?
I just really a t-shirt and a flannel bottom. That's it. Nothing crazy.
A flannel bottom? Is it flannel pants or is it flannel shorts?
Pants. It was cold when we started the quarantine. Now it's shorts, at night, and I don't sleep in them though either. So it's not like I'm wearing these things for like weeks on end.
Okay, we don't have any. Okay, just to let everyone know, this is a funny episode. This is going to be a great episode because I'm just going to cut loose.
Oh, right off the bat.
Right off the bat. Let me tell you, when I went to college, as you know, and Paul Torres knows, we went to the Harvard of the South. Very prestigious college in Oak Cliff off Keith Boulevard. Now, if you're familiar with Dallas, Texas, you know there's no prestigious universities in Oak Cliff off Keith Boulevard. Okay. Now, my buddy Aaron Bash, he's still my friend to this day. As a matter of fact, he texted me this morning. He's a friend of mine. We met. We were actually going to first day of college. Mm-hmm. Didn't know anyone, so we went downstairs to the payphone because you had to put quarters in this thing.
Oh yeah, that's going way. That's an antique.
That was like a line at the payphone to call your mom or dad or whatever.
Yep.
And he was in front of me or behind me or whatever, and that's how we met right there at the payphone, and we've been friends ever since. Kind of cool. So anyways, our first semester we didn't room together because we didn't know anybody, but we were best friends, and so I would go up to his room. Well, he had this roommate that was a very odd person. There was only two people in the dorm, him and this one guy, and when he would sleep, he slept on the bottom bunk, and he would put like a blanket around his bottom bunk so no one would like see
him sleeping or mess with him.
Yeah, but he every day after school he would come home, take off all of his clothes. I mean, get butt naked, okay? And he would put on a pair of Umbros. You know Umbros, those soccer shorts?
That? Oh.
Those soccer shorts that are really, really loose.
Oh.
And we would be there and we'd be talking and he would sit down and he would hike his leg up on like the table. And you just do your best just to kind of look away and just be like, okay, whatever. They're just hanging right there in my face. So... anyways, that's because that was his comfortable clothes. I guess that's how he slept. But anyways, fast forward or even rewind, I guess. There was an episode of Friends where I think it was Phoebe dated a guy that did that.
That same thing?
Yeah. But this was out and about on the town. And like they were in the coffee shop and he would put his leg up on the coffee table and, whoa. But that actually happened at Umbros. And I can't remember the guy's name, but my buddy and Aaron and I mean, it's still a running joke today. You got your Umbros on? It's just kind of
nuts.
In other news, Bill, let me ask you this question: you've seen Tiger King? Right?
I have, yes.
What are your thoughts on it? Your genuine thoughts on the Tiger King?
What a mess. You got me into this. You got me into this.
It's your fault.
This is all you. Just a cluster. Like it's a real life soap opera, but with tigers.
With tigers. Well, Carol Baskin has been awarded the zoo once owned by Tiger King Joe Exotic.
Who'd she have to kill to make that happen?
There are rumors. There's the guy that took it over. I think his name is Jeff, isn't it?
Yep.
There are rumors that is Carol Baskin's ex-husband.
I've heard that too. Somebody was just telling me that the other day, yesterday.
Have you seen the pictures?
I haven't.
There's pictures side by side of her with her ex-husband that she, quote unquote, he went missing, but actually they say he died or something like that. Yeah. I think she fed him to the lions or the tigers.
Not the one who died, right?
The one who died, I think she fed him to the tigers.
Yeah.
Her first husband. However, some people are saying Jeff.
Actually, her second husband.
Oh, now she's married to a third?
Yeah.
That's her third husband?
Yeah, because the first one she left when she married her, or she left him that night when her husband who passed away that she killed, picked her up on the side of the road. You got to go back to the first episode.
That's right. I totally forgot about that.
But the first husband would probably be about Jeff's age.
It makes you wonder. And they have pictures side by side, Jeff and her ex-husband, and they look a lot alike.
Yeah.
It's very similar. Well, anyways, was she? Who would have thought? But Carol Baskin, this is on CNN, home of the fake news. As you all know, anytime you get news from remote no pressure, I'm going to say probably 90% of the time it's not true. It's probably fake. However, I think this episode, this issue, or this news is real because it's on CNN Travel. And we'll put a link there.
The travel
below.
means it's real.
The travel. If it's just CNN, it's questionable. But if they put CNN Travel, then you know it's legit. CNN reports Carol Baskin, whose long-standing feud with Joe Exotic was chronicled in the hit Netflix docuseries Tiger King, has been awarded the zoo once owned by her nemesis. A judge ruled in favor of Baskin's Big Cat Rescue Corporations Monday in a lawsuit against the Greater Winewood Development Company, LLC. The latter company, once owned by Exotic, whose real name is Joseph Allen Maldonado Passage. 4 names.
Wow.
No wonder he only goes by Exotic Joe. But didn't he get married or something? I think maybe they put their names together. The order gives Baskin control of about 16 acres of land in Garvin County, Oklahoma, that is home to an animal park with an array of big cats.
That is not that much property for all those cats.
It's not. 16 acres is
not
like
a lot. 300 cats in the show.
Oh, my gosh. GWDC, also known, I don't know what that is, must vacate the zoo land premises within 120 days of service of this order. Vacation of premises shall also require removal of all zoo animals from the zoo land. The judge also awarded several cabins and vehicles to Baskin.
Wow.
I wonder why they gave it to her.
I don't know. How did she even, want it?
She's wanted it from the beginning.
Well, she wanted like Joe off from it, but like.
Do you think he really tried to hire someone to kill her?
I don't know. It was so crazy. I wouldn't be surprised, but I think he just talked a big game.
Yeah, I think.
And it didn't help that he's shooting, the gun at her likeness.
It's kind of like the only guy. I'm sorry, it's not kind of like, but the only guy that really was somewhat normal that I felt he just got caught up in everything was that campaign manager.
Yeah,
I felt bad.
But even
for that
he
being.
was. I don't know. I think he was off just a bit to especially get into the mess he got into with them.
Yeah.
He worked at a Walmart.
He worked in the ammunition department.
Yeah.
And Joe was like, well, I guess you can be my campaign manager. I'm going to run for governor. So he's like, okay.
Yeah. I quit. All right. Let's do this.
I'm going to do this. And then that video of him watching the other guy.
Yeah.
That acts. Oh, dude.
That was crazy.
What a crazy series, man. So we're going to post that video up there. I cannot believe it. And I think a lot of this has gone under the radar because there's so much other real things that are important are being reported. This is not that important, but as you all know, here at Remote No Pressure, we report dumb things sometimes.
Yeah, we keep it light.
We keep it light. This is an escape.
This
is an escape from reality. It's an escape. That's what we want. We're remote. No pressure.
Good stuff.
You're like,
preach it.
Hallelujah. Praise him. Praise him. But Bill, I want to say thank you very much for taking me out on your kayaks last week.
Yeah, what'd you think of that?
Dude, I had a great time. It was a lot of fun. It was my first time ever kayak fishing out of a kayak. And dude, I thought it was an amazing thing.
Mm-hmm. And then right off the get-go, you were catching them before we even got in the water.
Oh, yeah. It was great because there were little bluegill everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
They were just everywhere. It was great until the wind picked up.
I know.
It's hard on.
Those guys who were blowing that raft up when we were there. We just got to this lake and these guys blowing up a raft and talking about where's the best spot for fishing, and then you just like throw your fly in and got one.
Right here, buddy. Right here at the boat launch. It's really funny too because it's funny the people that you see there. It's like, do you have an ego? Or are you being a jerk? Or are you gonna be nice? When people. So this girl, she was there and she had all these piercings in her nose, in her ears, and everything else, and her hair. It looked like it hadn't been washed, like she was gonna make dreadlocks out of it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yep.
She had a black shirt on, and on the back it said "metal as F." Okay. And so I looked at her and I'm like, are you really that metal? And I asked her that. She's like, what? I'm like, are you really that metal? Are you metal as F? And I said the word, I said the word. And she goes, what? Oh my gosh, no. And she was like the sweetest girl you'd ever talk to in your life. And I'm like, oh my gosh, it's just the boat launch people.
Yeah.
Have you ever had any crazy encounters at the boat launch?
No. Usually it's not that busy. We got there and there was starting to back up there, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was kind of busy.
Cars. Like we got there and we were one of two boats on the lake, maybe a third kayak out there, but
and on the island there, I think there was a few. Maybe.
Yeah, there's a little party going on out there.
Little party going on.
Yep, a little Corona party.
A little Rona party. People are free, ready to go, do their thing.
Did you hear when we were pulling in? We were putting the kayaks up, and this dad came out and like, "I'll be back in an hour, son." And this boy's pushing it or paddling a canoe out in the middle of the lake, probably going to the island.
Probably. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that.
No, it was a beautiful day.
I'm sure they were 6 feet apart.
Kids got to blow off some steam. The island's not that big though.
No, it's not. It's not. But, like I have a 10-year-old, so I wouldn't do it with him. But if he was 14 or 15 and he wanted to go with his friends out on the island, I'd drop him off all day. Mm-hmm. Get out there, son.
Safe area.
It's a safe area. What's the worst thing that's going to happen? I don't know.
But what did you think, though? You enjoyed it?
Oh, it was amazing. It was beautiful. First time I've ever fished out of a kayak. Now, I've kayaked before.
Yeah.
And but it's hard with my hip because I can't hardly sit up straight. You know.
Yeah.
What I mean? So the ones that you actually get into inside the kayak, those just don't work well for me.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of those either. They feel a little tippier. You need a little bit more core muscle to hold yourself upright.
Yeah, but yours are like.
Yeah, like
a Lincoln Continental.
I was gonna say,
bro. Just amazing. As some of you may know or might not know, I don't think anybody knows except for you, Bill, and my wife. This is our final episode for season 3.
Wow, where does the time go?
I don't know. How do you feel about that, Bill?
I'm all right with it.
You are?
I'm all right with it. I'm gonna miss it, but
it's gonna be good. But we got a lot of work to do between now and season 4. Mm-hmm. Some upgrades in the studio.
Got some riots to go to. That's how we get paid for the upgrades.
As some of you know, Bill and I are conspiracy theorists. So as you can imagine, our heads are spinning nonstop through all of this, following certain blogs and things like that. We are conspiracy theorists. There's no doubt about it. Do I think potentially Soros is behind a lot? Soros, 100%. Bill Gates, all of these people, I think about this stuff. Now, do I take it true? I mean, no, it doesn't. It's almost, to me, Bill, it's almost like a soap opera for me.
Yeah, but a real life soap opera, like worse than Tiger King. Well, you're not married to two men and, getting dragged around by the leg by your tigers. But I mean, looking at the whole world interact on this whole. We're getting off topic. This is our last episode. But things are crazy right now. But that's not why we're ending it.
No. We're ending it because it's time. We got some cool stuff. Unbelievable live events coming up. I've got a new album coming out this fall, which I'm very excited about. I was rehearsing with the band today.
Yeah.
I know a lot of you have wanted to come out to see the house band Fecal Discharge. Last I heard, they're not together.
I heard they disbanded too. Yeah.
What did you hear?
The Runs.
The lead singer runs away.
There was no consistency.
This wasn't a solid
They just
group.
couldn't keep it together.
A lot of their songs got really corny, nutty. You just read the reviews.
Yeah.
Things got out of control.
Yeah.
Loose. Just it wasn't good. So, anyways, they disbanded. So
is that band name up for grabs? Are you going to call your band?
No, I'm not calling my band Fecal Discharge. For one, a couple of the players from Fecal Discharge will probably be joining my band.
Oh, hey.
The band is the Parachute Adams Band, which I think is a pretty cool name.
Nice.
Named after the fly Parachute Adams. That's what we're going to be billed at first. I'm not sure if that's going to stick, but I'm not calling my friends Fecal Discharge. I don't think they would appreciate that too much.
Have you asked them?
Yes. I didn't ask them. I told them about the house band Fecal Discharge, and they started laughing, and they're like, that's not our name, is it? And I'm like, no, it's not. I would never name you guys Fecal Discharge.
Dang it.
And yeah, if you watch the video. That name's gone right there. That's what it was like.
Right off the get-go.
Right off the get-go. What do you guys think about the name Fecal Discharge? What? Yeah, that was this band name I came up with. It's just
It's
kind
ridiculous,
of a joke.
right?
It's so stupid, huh?
Dang it.
It would sell, though. But you know what? I'm very excited because the live events in this fall are more than just a concert with Jeff. I mean, we're going to have... Just like in the spring, we had Matt Peiser who's coming out to teach us how to tie flies. We're going to have a fly tying competition. We are going to have some live podcasting going on with you and me.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's going to be phenomenal. I'm excited about it. We're going to be doing an Other News segment.
Live?
Whoa. Like it's a whole show. So it's going to be pretty amazing. And what's great is that Bill is head of audio and everything that does with tech. So he's probably getting pissed at me right now because I probably should have talked to him first.
I didn't know about this. This is awesome.
This is great.
Bet you Whitmer shuts us down.
Oh, don't say that, bro. Don't say that. No, these riots are going on. I'm telling you, dude, if things get shut down, I don't know if I can mentally handle it.
I believe it.
I've got a gig on June the 12th at New Holland Brewery, Songwriter Series. I don't know yet if it's happening or not. I can't get a hold of anyone over there because everything's been closed, but Whitmer's open things.
Yeah, I heard restaurants are opening the 8th.
To 50% capacity, so it could be. I could be playing there on the 12th.
Only half your band, though.
Only half. I'll probably only me.
And half a guitar.
And half a guitar. I'm just going to...
3 strings.
I'm a little nervous though, bro. Haven't been rehearsing because we've been in quarantine, so everything's kind of strange.
Was that downtown New Holland?
Yeah, downtown Grand Rapids, New Holland Brewery. It should be a lot of fun
Upstairs.
if it happens. Yeah.
You up in the whiskey room? What is that?
I have no idea, bro. I have no idea where I'm going to be. I've eaten there a few times. They got good whiskey. They got good tapas.
Yeah.
I don't eat tapas that often. Well, they call them appetizers.
Did you say topless?
Tapas. I do eat topless.
Just free balling it.
I tell you what. Eating without a shirt is probably the grossest thing. I can't eat without a shirt on.
Easy cleanup. You just jump in the shower.
Or just lick it off if you can reach it.
Not even going to... Don't tune in YouTube for this one. Do tune in, but then skip over to the 17-minute mark.
Holy crap. I just went this whole episode with my top button unbuttoned.
Whoa.
It looks like I'm selling...
Yourself.
Like at a pawn shop or something. I need a gold medallion.
A big watch.
And a big watch. Yeah, it's the best I could do. But we got a lot of work to do here between now and the fall. We got a lot of work, Bill. I'm excited.
A lot of fishing to do, too.
Lots of fishing. That has nothing to do with the reason that we're stopping this.
But we'll put some footage out from it.
Yeah, I'm totally kidding.
Yeah.
It has a lot to do with it. No, but it's, we got some fishing to do. We got things to do.
So subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Yeah, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, LinkedIn. Not LinkedIn.
LinkedIn, is that still a thing?
Actually,
our MySpace. Don't forget our MySpace.
No, I do have a LinkedIn page for RMP.
Do you really?
Yeah, because it's professional.
That does make sense.
It's professional. I think
we're not very professional.
No, it's not. I think I got 12 subscribers on LinkedIn. It's like my mom's friends.
Oh, God bless him.
What's he up to, that big guy?
Oh, good job.
And some bot and a really sexy girl from some other country
Russia?
that doesn't speak English that says she knows me. I don't think she... It could be the same person.
The bot or your mom's friend?
The terrorist and the hot girl, I think they're the exact same person.
I wouldn't be surprised. Those girls are getting pretty good at computer stuff.
They're very professional.
Yeah.
But anyways, be sure to follow us on YouTube too. We'll be posting some content there, especially as we get closer with this album. We're going to be putting some more stuff on the YouTube and on our other socials. Mm-hmm. Also, as we're building out the studio and doing everything, you can follow our progress on any of our social channels. I'm kind of sad, Bill. I feel like this is the last day of school.
Yeah, but wasn't that always awesome?
Yeah, it was, because...
Alice Cooper's song stuck in your head now?
I wish you could play it legally.
I know.
School's I don't even know if I'm allowed to do that.
That was too much.
It's got to be like under 4 seconds or something like that.
Or 6 syllables, and you just surpassed it.
Son of a... We gotta interview Alice Cooper.
That'd be cool.
That would be sweet. Is he still alive?
Yeah, he's a Christian now too.
That's what they say. I think that's an urban legend, dude. You think that's true?
Yeah, I do. Have you listened to any of his last albums from the 90s on?
No.
Yeah, check him out, dude.
Someone told me that they ran into him on an airplane. Maybe this is like an urban legend. He was like
He doesn't fly.
this Christian, just real good Christian guy. I understand biting the head off bats. Now this, we should have round, okay, whatever. But I understand like biting the head off bats and stuff. Like, that's all a show.
Yeah.
It's all a big circus, basically.
But that was Ozzy, too. That was Ozzy.
Was it
Osbourne.
Ozzy?
Yep.
Okay. Or did who are we talking about?
We're talking about Alice Cooper.
Didn't he do a bunch of stuff like that
He
too?
used to like chop his own head off. I mean, like just a lot of theatrics.
Yeah.
And he spawned the theatrics of like Marilyn Manson, Rob Zombie, that kind of stuff, of modern metal.
Right.
But even that's 20 years old, so you can't. That's more classic rock, I guess. But yeah, he if it wasn't for Alice Cooper doing that in the 70s, he wouldn't have that kind of stuff going on now.
But like, I saw Marilyn Manson on Geraldo back in the day,
Yeah.
and he was a nobody. He was kind of up and coming.
Yeah.
And he's named after Marilyn Monroe and Charles Manson.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah.
But see, what's so crazy is people get so mad about it. And just like Alice Cooper, like all of a sudden people get really ticked off about it. And then the moms and dads, you're not allowed to watch that. And all the kids are like, well, I'm going to listen to it now. You know what
tell
I mean?
me I can't, so that makes me want to do it more.
Oh, yeah. And it's just the theatrics,
Yep.
you know?
Yep.
Was it Alice Cooper where he went over to England for a show and no one knew him? And so his agent went to Piccadilly Circus and their truck had Alice Cooper on the side and everything. It broke down in the middle of Piccadilly Circus during rush hour.
I didn't hear that.
And it was all over the news and reported this truck, and it was all over and he sold out all the crowds.
No, I didn't hear about that
I think
one.
it was Alice Cooper. Anyways, I think that's pretty sweet. Brilliant idea. And I think the driver got in trouble for a night, got bailed out. But talk about some free publicity.
Yep. Did it really break down?
No, they did it on purpose.
It's staged. Yep.
Yeah, because it said Alice Cooper on the side, you know,
Yep.
and all news, everyone was covering it, every news channel.
Yep.
It's pretty sweet, dude. It's a brilliant idea. I'm going to steal that.
It's a different era. You couldn't do that these days.
If I break down in the middle of Manhattan and you see an 05 beige
That wouldn't be
Toyota
very safe
Camry.
right now.
Yeah, it wouldn't be safe. But anyways, I digress. Bill, I'm looking forward to having a great summer with you.
Yeah.
And I want all of you guys to have a great summer too. Be sure to check out. We may put episodes out here and there if something crazy happens or whatever.
Yeah.
But until next time, anything else, Bill? Anything else you'd like to say? Anything on your heart in closing?
No.
Me neither.
Gonna miss you guys. I'll see you in the fall.
We'll miss you guys, and we can't wait to get out there. And until next time, go fishing.